the bustling streets of Kampala, Ndagire Fiona's story unfolds as a testament to the resilience and determination of a mother faced with insurmountable challenges. A mother of three, she found herself caught between a rock and a hard place, grappling with the relentless pressure to put food on her children's table. Her journey from a position of vulnerability, relying on the charity of neighbors for sustenance, to becoming a successful business owner is a narrative that inspires hope and showcases the power of determination. Well, hi, Fiona.
Hi, Sharon.
So nice to have me here.
Thank you. I'm pleased to have you too here.
Thank you, thank you. So Fiona, give a brief introduction about yourself.
By the names of Ndagire Fiona, and I'm a single mother of 3 beautiful children, and I'm the CEO, Gire Fits. We deal in second-hand clothes, all types of clothes, dresses, name it, we have it. Okay.
First of all, before we even proceed, let's eliminate the title single mother. Let's just say I'm a mother of 3.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a beautiful mother of 3 children.
Thank you. Yeah, we are not in victim phase.
Okay.
So tell me your story. How does this company, Gire Fits, start?
Okay, Gire Fits started 2 years back. We all know 2021 it was COVID time, so the business I was doing had gone down and I was totally on zero. So one of my family members introduced me to this business. I called her, nemugamba mami ndi ku kisenge, and you know I have kids. I'm badly off. I didn't have anything on me, like for real. So she called me.
Is she your biological mother?
Mama ange muto.
Your mother's sister?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she called me nangamba jangu tulabe face to face. Because I called her, I was even crying. Nangamba jangu nkulabe. So I came, ne munyonyola kye nali mpitamu, nangamba okay, it's okay. Tugenda tandikira wano. So na introducing ku uncle wange still yatuleta fena mweno business.
Yes.
So uncle wange bwe tumufacinga nga sinawo sente za rent.
Uncle yakola ki?
Naye atunda ngoye. So ye yalina edduuka already nga lili established already. Nga he's in business.
So your uncle was already a businessman that sells clothes. So he's the one that introduced all of you, and your aunt to this business.
Yes.
So you go and talk to him and tell him your issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kati, when I told him I didn't have rent, it's so kanagamba no, bichi, you have to bring rent, but I honestly didn't have anything. So
but how is it that you were paying him rent? Yet that is the building his?
No, of course he has to pay rent because the building is not ours. Of course he has to take rent to the office.
Oh, you are trying to rent his space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So he later on accepted nangamba, but you're going to pay my rent because this is business. He's a very serious businessman. When it comes to business, that is it.
Yes.
So we pleaded nangamba, it's okay. Tutandikira awo nayo ojja kumpa next month. Soko okole. So when he accepted, I told mommy, so kakati nyabo ankakiriza naye sirina capital. She borrowed me 80,000 Ugandan shillings. She borrowed me that money. Nangamba on that day that I'd come, nangamba jangu kutwale mu wino tugende osubule.
Just more emphasis. 80,000 shillings. 80,000 Uganda shillings. Not 800,000. Not 8 million.
80,000.
80,000 shillings.
Yes.
Okay.
So she took me to a guy in Owino. He was selling tops. I went there, crop tops. I went there. One thing about me is when I get something, I will do it with passion. When we went there, I was new to the business. I didn't know how it's, So people down there, they can intimidate you. But I went with full force. Because I knew that this is what I want. I have to put food on my child's table. Yes. So I went there. I started. The guy gave me, we brought clothes worth like 75 around there. So the tops were 3,000. I got tops. The tops were 3,000 and 5,000.
Okay.
So I got some good tops. I brought. I went. You know, or we know there are those guys that iron.
Yes.
So me, I introduced ironing second hand. Omanya abantu bamanyi nti engoye nkadde, you have to just go there take awali tunda. But I went nenonya abagolola. They ironed my clothes were very neat. Ninzileta ne I put mukadala kange. Nitandika okukola, niteka ku dummy. And I got customers. Kati, I used to go back early because it was COVID time. I would go back home like at around 4.
Yes.
So that very day I sold tops worthy like 60,000. I was so happy.
Wow.
I was so happy.
It was
I
almost
would
coming back to your capital.
I very happy. I went back. Very happy. I went back. So my kids, I had gone with Kavera, bought ice cream. Oh my God, it was the happiest moment of our lives because even the house that I was staying in, the landlord had given me a notice of Nyabo Mukwano. Please, money. So I was so happy that I can now afford something. So I went back in the morning. I came back to my workplace and they had sold for me tops of 50. Oh my God.
While you were not there.
While I was not there. And I remember I said,
I'm counting. That's already 110,000.
Yeah.
We have passed.
So I was like, my clothes are so beautiful that even if I'm not at the shop,
they sell themselves.
Yes. Oh, I was so happy. Then I continued to go to that guy that supplied me. I got tops. And everyone got to know about me. So
first pause a bit. We're going to get back into that.
Thank you.
What motivated you? What challenge pushed you?
Well, what motivated me? I would look at my kids, and they were looking at me. We couldn't even afford to have food, so my neighbors would give us food. So when I came into this, I was doing it with full force because I wanted not to be begging, but
you were begging food from your neighbors.
Yes, my children were looking at me, and this time everyone was like jubilating. But me, I didn't have anything.
If I may,
okay,
where is the father?
The father is there, but we had separated. And in his words, he said, if I'm to take care of these kids, it is either they are at mine or you come back, because I did not trust you. So I was like, I'm not going to go back, and I can't live without my kids.
Why didn't you take the other option? Because it was a safer option. He would have taken care of you, taken care of the children as well.
Okay. I can't let go of my kids because me personally, my parents died when I was about 6 months. So having my kids, they are all I have. I was born alone. I'm just one kid, and you can imagine. Yeah. So my kids are my everything. Like, they are all I have in life. So
you don't have sisters and brothers.
My mother and father. I'm the only child of my parents. So I can't let go of my kids. I can't see myself doing it without my kids. Yeah.
The option of getting back with your husband.
The option wasn't there because he had done a lot. He had put me to somewhere. It is enough. It is enough. This person didn't want me to go out there and have something for myself. And he would keep me at home and then do things that I can't even mention.
Like manipulate you?
Yeah.
The worst?
Yes.
What's the worst that happened that made you just decide to?
The worst that happened during the COVID period, you all know that working was very, very, very difficult. So I had collected some money, very good one, very. So I'd given this money to this person. This person akwata sente, and he went and got another family.
With your money?
Yeah, with my money. So, and being with someone comes with a lot of things. So, and that was it. I was done. I'm like, no, this is enough. My money had got that money through, you know how we use
sente z'ekikyala
mpise mu bugubi za COVID azitutte. And on top of that, again, zafunye bantu balala. That was it.
But he was willing to have you second wife, first wife, second wife. You know, salam toyagala we toyagala we arrange.
Sagala kubeera waawo. Nali sagala beera waawo. So I was like, no, enough is enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, every successful story has a hidden story behind it. There is a motive, there's something that pushes us. And most times we are in situations and we think that is the end of it. Not knowing that it is that situation that is going to make you who you are. We go through situations so that we can become the better version of ourselves. So whatever you are going through, just know that that is a stepping stone. So take it as that. We'll be right back after this break and we'll hear more from Fiona on her story. Welcome back from that short break. I am still Okello Sharon Nagenjwa and I'm here with Ndagire Fiona, a woman that said enough is enough and I must achieve at all costs to put food on my children's table. If you are that woman, then we thank God. But if you are not and you're going through situations and wondering whether you'll ever come out of it, this is the show for you. So you know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So Fiona, as we proceed,
So, kati nkoma weno business, njizo we know downtown it is challenging.
Yes.
Because osangayo are already those ones that are running the show.
Yes.
Yeah, running the show. Of kati ntuka nganino kuranire ngoye. I had to fight, you know, okusika endibota. You have to kusika, like you have to be with a very good taste. No manya kano kaja kunkolera, kano kaja kunkolera, kano kaja kunkolera. So I started like that. I would get tops, kati, jukira. Yes.
Wait, when you say pulling clothes,
yeah,
what do you mean when you say pulling clothes?
We pull them like someone puts a bill,
yeah,
and you're like 10 people. You all want the good ones in that bill. So it is a battle. You have to be like
you have to keep pulling,
yes,
and you must have a quick eye.
Thank you. So I was so fast with that.
Yes.
The first day, the second, I was very, very, very fast. I would get the best tops. So I got that tops. Remember, I told you I was doing makeup as part-time.
Yes.
So I used to go when funa kagigi ka makeup nga bampise somewhere. I get my tops. I put somewhere. I pick my makeup box. We go with my clothes together. Yeah. So after doing makeup, or it's a bridal shower or baby shower or whatever gig that I have, after doing the makeup, I would ask the ladies, banange nina kubutopo bulungi mbalageko. Of course, buli omu ayagala okulaba ku ngoye ennungi. So they would ask me to bring out the tops. I show them, and my tops were very nice.
Fiona, in other words, you took advantage of every opportunity to make a sale.
Yes, my
girl.
Yes.
So
I started like that. After giving them someone has taken interest, I picked the numbers. I would collect numbers. They would call me. No. So nze nakola chintunga, like I want to make people like you're at your shop, make yourself comfortable. I'll bring you clothes, because many people be there and they would want, but they don't have the time. Like the office ladies, they don't have the time to go shop for themselves. So I would go, baba clients bange, they would connect me. Gundi agala kubugoye jango mletere, jango office yafe. So ogendele domu, and everyone is there. Hey, uno mwala ina kubutopo bulungi jango olabeko. Oyo nagula, oli nagamba sina osente, but come back next time. So that's how I started. Nga ngenda mu field nenfuna butopo bwange. I don't remember a day I sat at the shop, because the duka yalingamu abantu bangi, buli omu aranira customer. So me, I would get my clothes very ironed bulungi,
and
ngenda nengenda nenonya ba customer in the buildings, all these Kampala buildings.
So you were not the kind of businesswoman that just sits at her shop and waits for the customer to come.
No.
You moved and looked for these customers.
And looked for those customers. Nkusanga awo ningamba nyabo gye baleko nina ku butopo obulungi noba ku buskati ntindagaako. When you see and buy from me, I get the contact, I call you next time. Be checking on you, my customer. Like that I collected. And
how was your first experience with the paying of rent?
With the paying of rent? Oh yes. My God. Let me tell you, 1 month in business, I was ready. Like I got the money even before the time we had agreed.
Yes.
I paid the rent because I told you, like I could get things cheaply. Like I get a top at 5, let me say, I sell it at 15.
Yeah.
I get a profit of
10,000.
So if I sell 10 tops in a day, I get a profit of 100,000. Yeah, so that's how I multiplied my capital really fast, because I would not sit there and wait. I would go out there and look for customers. So if my target is 100,000 a day, I would not sit until I get that.
Until
100.
you have your 100,000.
Yes, until I have my 100,000. So that is how I collected my capital increased really
So
fast.
in other words, if you're getting like say in a week and every day you've sold
10 tops.
You've sold 10 tops.
Yeah.
That is 700,000 a week.
Yeah.
Then times the 1 month, those are 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So 700 times the 4 weeks. That's 1.4 plus 1.4. So that makes it 2.8.
Yeah.
So in other words, you are earning 2.8.
Yes.
2.8 million
Yes,
a month.
Sweetheart,
you are better than so many people who are seated in offices.
Yes.
But the hustle is real.
The hustle is real.
Yeah.
It wasn't really easy.
Yeah.
But I would, because I had something behind my back. Let me tell you, as I told you, my landlord had given me a notice.
Yes.
Before even that time, I had the money to give my landlord. I had the money to pay all what.
How did it feel
when
you were paying the landlord the money?
Hey. I called her. Nemugamba nyaba akasente ko weekali school fees kati awo akasente kaja. And remember, when you're working and you're earning money, mukwano nakeranga, because this thing chali chileta sente, so nga nkeera nnyo ze saa 12 nga mbeera mu wino to source out nice things. So nfunye ba customer bange naba office, nina abawala abambala obusuminu. So I had obusuminu small crop tops. So girls loved me for that, because they would come at the shop. Nebasanga nga gira ino obutopo bwe baagala buno obugenda mu bbala bukola eki. So nentandika bwe ntyo. I remember my big customer yali mukyala, I don't know if she remembers, yankubira kati nga ngambye nti abantu banconnectinganga. She called me and she's like, someone gave me your number, tunde ngoye, but me I can't come to town, can you please come to my place? Nimugamba yeah, it's okay. So in the morning she called me, she gave me an order. Nali sichikiriza, nagamba mami nayo nalabika mufera ayagala kunfera. She called me in the morning like 6 a.m. in the morning. She's like, Gire, can you please bring me tops, bring me dresses, bring me this, bring me. She made an order. I'm like,
which was too good to be true.
Yeah, it was too good to be true. I asked her, ndete ngoye zitya, be specific. She said, bring anything nice. Remember, I didn't have that capital of bringing anything nice. So I was on the building. You give me this, you give me that, you give me coat.
She told you her size.
She sent me pictures. I had a smartphone. She sent me pictures. So she's like, this is my size. So I went there. You give me this, you give me that. I packed the order. One thing about me, I will show up. I got an Uber. I put the clothes there. I went to her place. And she was real. She wasn't mufele. So I went to her place. She started putting on the clothes. Gire, how did you know that I like this? How did you know that I love blazers? How did you know that I like? She took an order of 1.5.
It was the biggest amount you had received in the business.
In the business. I froze. I couldn't believe that. This this is now going somewhere.
Yes.
She was so happy that I could bring clothes to her comfort of her home. She doesn't need to come to Chibuga.
And you picked the right clothes.
I picked the right gundi. So coming back here at the building, kati nentandika sortinga abantu. Gundi namujeko engoye tutebwe ziti gundi namujeko and my magoba was 1 million. 1M.
Girl!
1M.
Girl!
I froze.
Okay, we are running out of time. This story is interesting, but what is the message you have for another young woman out there who is being inspired by your story?
Okay. So, young girls that are out there, I want to tell you, beautiful sister of mine, be yourself, do your thing. If you have an opportunity to make that money, baby girl, do it like it is your last time. Do it like your life is ending. If you're looking for money, look for money like a man. I want you to know that the world is watching you. You're so beautiful and you will make it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, Jerry. Just like you heard from her, the world is a rough place. So you have to rough up as well so that you can balance it. But guess what? Whatever situation, you can maneuver. Just be confident, step out there. Just like she said, show up. If you're called to do something, do it like your life depends on it. That job, that cleaning job, that business, that office job, that marriage, whatever your hands are touching, do it like your life depends on it. Forget about the naysayers, because guess what? Naysayers will always be there. People will try to put you down, but guess what? Always have the attitude of I will make it, whether you say yes or no. And remember, this is Triumph Women Beating the Odds. My name is Okello Sharon Nagenjwa. Remember to follow us on our socials at Girl from Mayam and at Triumph Women UJ. Until next time, see you.